Exploded now. Tottenham make approach to sign unbelievable Premier League forward. Welcome back to Tottenham News Today channel. Tottenham Hotspur are reportedly one of several Premier League clubs that have approached Liverpool over Harvey Elliott's availability. TBR Football's Graeme reports that Spurs have inquired about Elliott amid his likely Anfield departure. The English midfielder is ready to leave following Florian Wirtz's arrival, and the Reds are prepared to sell. The 22-year-old was a bit-part player under Arne Slot after recovering from a broken foot last season, starting just 2 of his 18 Premier League appearances. He has several options should he depart, including a potential move to Germany to reunite with Jurgen Klopp. Tottenham showing interest in Elliott. Liverpool have named their price for English attacker. Elliott has 2 years left on his contract, but Liverpool will listen to offers of over £40 million for the 25-cap England U21 international. Tottenham are keeping tabs but could face hefty competition for the versatile midfielder. RB Leipzig wants to bring him to the Bundesliga, and Klopp, who works as their head of global soccer, could push for his former player. Spurs are set for a rebuild under new manager Thomas Frank, and the midfield is an area they are likely to attend to. Elliott is one of 3 attacking midfielders on their radar. Givmesport sources understand that fellow target Xavi Simons is open to a Premier League move, while Crystal Palace's Eberechi Eze would reportedly welcome a switch to North London. Elliott, labelled unbelievable, was expected to become a superstar when he joined Liverpool in the summer of 2021, but injury problems have plagued his progression. He has caught the eye on several occasions, including coming off the bench and scoring a late winner in a 1-0 win over European champions PSG. The Telegraph's Matt Law has confirmed that Tottenham Hotspur are one of the clubs involved in the race to land Xavi Simons, but he suggested that there is one factor which could diminish the Lilywhites' chances of winning the race for the RB Leipzig star. Over the last few weeks, several outlets have backed Tottenham to push ahead with a big money move for Simons, whose future at Leipzig is thought to be up in the air. However, the Lilywhites are expected to face a lot of competition for the 22-year-old. According to some sources, Spurs may have to battle Chelsea, Arsenal and Liverpool for Simons' signature. Last week, journalist Ben Jacobs provided a promising update by stating that Tottenham are the ones to watch in the race for Simons, with the reporter confirming that Thomas Frank's men have made an active inquiry to understand the Dutchman's price. Matt Law has said that meeting Leipzig's asking price may not be an issue for Spurs, and confirmed that the Netherlands international wants to come to the Premier League. However, he revealed that the versatile attacker is expecting a big pay package at his next club, which might be an issue for Spurs given their right wage structure. When asked about Tottenham's interest in the Leipzig man, Law told the last word on Spurs. So Xavi Simons does want to come to England this summer and leave Leipzig. He's got quite a few people looking at him, and I'm told Tottenham are definitely one of those where there is an interest. I don't think it's an easy deal to do. From what I'm told, I think he wants quite a big package himself. I don't think the transfer fee would necessarily be something that will be a problem for Tottenham or other clubs. But I do think Tottenham Hotspur are in the mix for him, and are certainly interested. But I think there are a few, so I don't think they'll have a clear run at him. I definitely think they have a shout. While it is unclear where the winger will end up this summer, he seems nailed on to leave Leipzig. It was reported by The Athletic last week that Simons has informed Leipzig that he wants to exit the club, with England likely to be his next destination. The publication claimed that the Bundesliga club are expected to demand £60 million for the 22-year-old's services. Spurs are ready to pounce on a prolific Lyon forward after the French giants were relegated from League One owing to their financial issues. It turns out that Daniel Levy and Spurs have now set their sights on one of Lyon's best players last season, who scored 17 goals and provided 7 assists for the club across all competitions in 2024-25. Tottenham expected to launch an offer for Georges Mikautadze. The Tottenham target in question is striker Georges Mikautadze, who was outstanding for the French club last term, both domestically and in the Europa League. According to a report in Tutto Juve, Juventus are keen on securing the forward's signature, but the Serie A club have to be wary of interest from Tottenham Hotspur. The report states several Premier League clubs are showing interest in Mikautadze, with Spurs in the front row to secure his services. In fact, it is alleged that the Europa League champions are ready to make a concrete offer for the Georgia international over the coming weeks. Due to Tottenham's keenness to land the striker, the Bianconeri now have to step up and accelerate their efforts to land Mikautadze. It is explained in the report that Lyon will appeal the decision to relegate them to League Two as the club hope to fight a legal battle to secure their top-flight status. If their relegation is confirmed, we could see a mass exodus from the club this summer, with Mikautadze being one of the hottest properties at the club. While the likes of Tottenham and Juve have made their advances amidst the internal crisis at Lyon, their chances of landing the forward could depend on the outcome of the French club's appeal. Tottenham fans react as Spurs cool interest in Crystal Palace winger Eberechi Eze. Spurs fans have been left frustrated following the latest setback in the club's pursuit of Crystal Palace star Eberechi Eze, with hopes of a big-name summer signing quickly fading. Before the opening of the summer transfer window, it was claimed that Tottenham Hotspur were looking to show some ambition by making a marquee signing. Tottenham have been linked with Bryan Mbeumo this summer, but the Brentford man has stated that he would prefer a move to Manchester United instead, which immediately put Spurs on the back foot. Antoine Semenyo was also on Tottenham's radar, but Bournemouth's asking price was reported to have hindered Spurs from pushing forward with a deal for the Ghanaian international. Eberechi Eze has long been tipped as a realistic alternative to both Bryan Mbeumo and Antoine Semenyo, with Tottenham claimed to be monitoring the winger closely, but they have now been handed yet another blow in their pursuit. This update comes from Ben Jacobs, who reports, "My understanding is that Tottenham have actually backed off Eberechi Eze in the last few hours, and although the interest is genuine, it is nothing more than that." Tottenham fans have been left distraught by the club's inability to secure the services of a player they have been tracking for some time, and many have taken to social media to voice their frustrations. One supporter said, "Wonder what 20-year-old alternative on 40k a week we end up with." Another added, "I am pretty sure that Frank will have targets. If Eze is not one of them, then so be it. He is not a left winger anyway. I can see James Maddison playing more in a 10 next season. Wilson Odobert and Dejan Kulusevski play 10 as well. Not sure where Eze fits." A third claimed, "He would be a difference maker. I bet he has indicated that he would rather go to that red shite up the road, so to save face, we say we have backed off." Another wrote, "He was never a serious target, does not fit the profile, and is not what we need. Semenyo makes far more sense." One more added, "Backed off means Daniel Levy will not get anywhere near the wages Woolwich FC will pay. Talk of Premier League and Champions League challenge, while shopping in car boot sales." And finally, a frustrated fan remarked, "Another season goes by when we do not buy Eze. Maybe when he turns 36, Spurs make a genuine bid. If Tottenham are looking to secure the services of Eberechi Eze this summer, then they would have to make a move fast." Fresh reports now state that Arsenal are looking to hijack a move for Eze this summer, as Mikel Arteta is reported to be keen on adding a top-class left winger to his squad. In fact, Givmersport claims that Arsenal have already made contact with the Crystal Palace winger, and his head has already been turned by the Gunners. That wraps up today's update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay in the loop with all things Tottenham, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for our latest content. Be sure to give this video a like and share it with fellow Spurs supporters. Let's grow the Tottenham News Today community together. Thanks for tuning in. And as ever, come on you Spurs.